explain to us what is the difference between regenerative and sustainable? What does the word regenerative mean? Because I believe that for many of us who don't work in agriculture and who are not close to agriculture, is a term that is quite foreign. So what do you understand by regenerative, and how do you apply this in your organization?
Elizabeth, do you want to start?
No, go ahead, Rebecca. It's fine.
Okay. So a regenerative to me is, I think, a shared definition with many organizations and scientists, thought leaders and farmers, which is the ability for a system to self-renew without having to add inputs that have a heavy, perhaps, footprint or another set of industrial chemical processes that they're reliant on to make the yield work on a piece of land. So the idea is self-renewal. Aldo Leopold, a conservationist in the United States, wrote about this ability for the land to self-renew through basically the power of sunlight. And so if you think about photosynthetic capture of carbon, which is what plants are doing as we sit here and breathe, we're breathing because they break plants break a CO2 molecule. They break it and they release oxygen for us to breathe. And they take the carbon and they turn it into starches and sucrose, and they feed, they build their structure and they feed underground microbial and fungal communities with this carbon. And so there's a natural way in which nutrients, just driven by this power of the sun, are dispersed through ecosystems. So regeneration is about harmonizing with those existing ways in which nature moves nutrients through a system, and not complicating that with, I don't know, profiteering is really what we see. There's more of an economic and political reason as to why we don't just harmonize with the most simple things. It's because someone wants to centralize power and wealth, generally.